Hello everyone and welcome back to One Piece. This is episode 1105, 1106, 1107, 1108. I forgot my hat. Where's the hat? It's just down here. It's just down here. That's fine. I don't need to restart the video. It's just down here. We're all good. So yeah, we are doing the episodes that I just said. Last episode, well, Stussy did something. Stussy bit into Kaku, I believe, right? And revealed herself as a clone of Stussy, who was a rocks pirate. There was a woman named Stussy who was a rocks pirate, and she's a clone of that woman, I believe. So that's fucking insane and awesome. So I'm really excited to see how this progresses now. Because that was a twist I wasn't expecting. I wasn't seeing something coming from within CP0 for there to be like something else going on there. So, and I'm really happy about it because it means that Stussy's more important to the plot than originally thought, which is great because I love her, so I want more of her in the show. So this is gonna be great. I can't wait. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full length reaction and early access. You can get the next 3 weeks or so of One Piece content on there right now in full length version, which is absolutely worth it because we'll be coming, you know, I don't know where that'll put us. It'll put us like 24 episodes ish ahead. So, I don't know, we might be halfway through the arc. I'm not quite sure. I don't know where that lines up, but go check that out regardless. Anyway, you can also join my YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos. Let's jump into this. This is episode 1105 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, there's no recap right now, so this episode's gonna be called Stussy eats Luffy. Stussy eats Luffy. Oh my god, she killed him. This music is interesting. It doesn't feel One Piece at all. By the way, let's take on Stussy as a new crew member. We don't have a vampire. Or a clone. Are the government supposed to be biting each other? Ask her to see her panties. Okay. Vegapunk? Yeah. So it was Stussy's voice. I wonder what happened from here though. It seems like she knocked him out. Yeah, stay on your guard, definitely. She's sleeping, good. She looks fine. She maybe needs to go poop. Why? What does she have to do? Let her sleep. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. Fair enough. A Vegapunk has to come out and do it, right? Or maybe the Vegapunk has to come out. Well, hang on. But if you knocked out Lucci, shouldn't you be able to command? I know you don't override, but if Lucci knocked out, you know, because isn't that what happened with Sentomaru? He got knocked out and then other people could give commands. You recognize the Hawkeye, which is funny because he was the one that I didn't recognize. Which I should have in hindsight, but... Yep. Yeah, listen to her. She's a Vegapunk. You gotta listen to her. She's a Vegapunk. What are you doing? Maybe because she's not the Vegapunk? Oh my god. Don't kill Lilith. And don't kill Edison either. Oh, Zoro! Hell yes. I got a Lilith keychain on my keys recently, so this is great. Oh, this animation. Oh! It's pretty crazy how big the Seraphim are. That's interesting. Aww. Well, Zora saved you. Is Edison gonna try to give a command? Yeah, guess that doesn't work. I feel like it's gotta be the real Vegapunk then. Oh, nice, Frankie. Fucking Robocop. I think Edison's fine. Yeah, he's fine, I think. Sanji, maybe? Yeah. Nice. Holding him like that. Aww. What's happening? They stopped now? Why? Okay, did they actually stop from Edison's order? But since he had already fired, you know, didn't seem like it. Directionally challenged him. Will someone tie up Lucci and the others with a sea prism stones? They did! You're a fucking legend! That's exactly what I wanted them to do, and they did it! I guess now we might have to deal with Kizaru when he gets here. Yeah, I'm happy about it too, Sanji. Oh, that's cute how he just grabbed on. Yeah, I know, narrator. I've been watching. I need to remember he's known as Vegapunk Stella, the main one. I just keep calling him the main one. Okay. Oh, fuck. Shit, dude. Sphinx? Okay. Oh, right, we've been here before. Yeah. They're coming back to the village to take the money? Because that is very pirate-like, maybe. Oh, there's no way that this is... No, it isn't, right? It isn't Nezumi, right? He looks... Well, he doesn't look that much like Nezumi. He just has the same things. Is he supposed to be... You know, it's been two and a bit years. Fucking hell. He's acting like Nezumi. Fuck this dude. Shit, man. These are innocent people. Oh, Marco's here, right? Well, actually, no, this is a flashback? Right? Yeah, this is a flashback to before. Because Marco said I wasn't here. I'm sorry about that. Fucking hell. Oh? Oh, who's here? A giant? Little Wars Jr. maybe? No. What? Oh, is it Whitebeard's son, quote unquote? Oh my god, he went flying. The ex-warlord? Yeah. That's right. I forgot his name. Edward Weevil, that's right. A character that I didn't really care about and wondered why he was even in the show, because then they stopped the warlord thing. But I guess he could become important now. Wow. That's kind of crazy. This is the old lady, right? Damn. What? Wait, real name Stussy? This is Stussy? What? Oh my god, I have so many conflicted feelings. Huh? I mean, if you're actually Stussy, then I kind of believe you. I can see why Whitebeard and Stussy would hook up, knowing the clone Stussy we know. Hey, Kizaru. What is going on? Okay, alright, hang on, there's stuff to process here. Okay. So, let me write down the 5 elders. So, Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Am I ever gonna remember that name? It might be one of those things where I always call him Saturn, or it might be one of those things where like it sounds really difficult to remember now, but maybe eventually I will remember it, or maybe I'll never remember his name and it won't matter. Saint J. Garcia Saturn. So that's that 5 elder. And dude, so if I am understanding correctly, the reveal there is that he's on the ship that Kizaru's on right now, and Kizaru theoretically is coming to us, coming to Egghead, which is kind of wild. Why is an elder? I mean, I guess if we're really like sending the government to the island, you know, like it feels like we're supposed to be taking the full force of the government. I've always wondered like how strong the elders are. Like, I imagine the elders are strong, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like, oh, the elders are like vice admiral level, you know? Like, I wouldn't be surprised, because it's like they sit in a room constantly that I thought it's like, well, the admirals are the ones that are supposed to be really strong, and the 5 elders, like, they pull the strings, they puppet everything, but I would still expect them to be somewhat strong. But I mean, I feel like if one of the elders is coming to Egghead, I feel like that means he's going to be very, very strong. Like, he might be higher than an admiral. He might be one of the strongest people we've ever come across, possibly. I don't know, you know, because he's coming in person. But also, like, the point I think might be because the Vegapunk is like second in command to the Seraphims, right? And the first in command is the 5 elders. So are they coming to get command of the Seraphim? Like, to guarantee command of the Seraphim? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. So yeah, Stussy was the Vegapunk spy, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. And it seems like she is just straight up helping us out, you know, and that's amazing. If we just have Stussy on our team, yes please. If she becomes a Straw Hat, absolutely, I'm happy with it. I don't really think she's got like the personality to be a Straw Hat, but I would take it, you know, I would not complain. I also liked that scene where Zoro is fighting against S-Hawk and says to him like, you're more human than the real thing. You're more human than Hawkeye himself. Like, that's pretty funny. The idea that like this clone of him has more like humanity to him. Oh, it's very funny. I'm so glad that there was that bit where I was talking about the like, oh, just tie up the Lucci and Kaku, like tie him up with Sea Prism Stone or whatever, and then 5 seconds later, Stussy had tied them up with Sea Prism Stone. Like, I'm so glad about that, because that's the show being like, yeah, we don't worry, they're not just gonna like stand up and, you know, and like it's because we left them on the ground like without any reason. You know, there's no stupid reason for them to come back. So like maybe there'll still be a factor soon, but actually I feel like it'd be kind of cool if Lucci and Kaku, you know, they're defeated. Like that's it. You know, because it feels like the arc threw us for a loop, like made us think that they're going to be the main villains of this arc maybe. And then Stussy just takes them both out. Like that's pretty awesome. And we still got to fight. We still got we got to fight with Luffy and Lucci on the books already. Like we saw it. So, and it was awesome, but we don't need any more. We've already had Lucci and Luffy fight. We've already had Kaku and Zoro fight, and we've had their rematch. It's fine. I'm happy with that. So if they're just out for the rest of the arc or the rest of the show, I'm fine with that. That's all good. Because oh my god, if Kizaru and one of the 5 elders is coming, that could be pretty insane. It could be insane. So Weevil's mother, let me just go back and double check. Like, let's make sure I didn't misread it. But Weevil's mother is Stussy, Miss Buchan, Buckingham, Miss Buchan, freeloader at Mads, self-proclaimed scientist, ex-Rocks pirate member. That's crazy. Well, because it says, hang on. Well, it says here, like, self-proclaimed scientist, ex-Rocks pirate member. Is it saying self-proclaimed scientist and then put that aside, ex-Rocks pirate member? Or is it saying self-proclaimed, spread out, scientist and ex-Rocks pirate member? Is it saying that she's self-proclaimed ex-Rocks pirate member? That's what I'm saying. Like, is that proven, or is the show confirming it for us? Because generally the subtitles aren't gonna lie to us, you know, like generally when they reveal something, my phone vibrated and I don't know why. I mean my watch, the phone on my wrist. But generally when they reveal something in a subtitle, it's gonna be legit, because that's telling us, the audience, you know. But yeah, I mean, it says real name. Like, this one doesn't say self-proclaimed. It says real name Buckingham Stussy. So, geez, man. And I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, she looks like the same age as like Big Mom and Whitebeard and all of them. Like, that does actually make a decent amount of sense. I kind of assumed that the real Stussy was dead. I don't know why. I just assumed she was dead. But so is the clone Stussy, is she similar to actually how Stussy was when she was younger? Because like this Stussy seems like a bitch. But I mean, so does the Stussy that, but like a different kind of bitch. This is like a cranky, you know. But at the same time, that's just how old people are sometimes, you know? Sometimes they're fine when they're younger, and then they grow up to be like real cranky and whatever. But yeah, oh my gosh, that's like not what I was expecting at all. Like I knew Weevil. Like I at some point a few weeks ago, actually, I thought like, it's interesting they introduced Weevil and then he hasn't really like done anything. And I didn't think Oda was necessarily going to drop him, but I did think it was possible that Oda introduced Weevil to, like, I thought it was possible the purpose of that would be to make us think, like, well, the Warlords continue. You know, like, the Warlords, when we're still replacing the Warlords, here's a new one, he might become a problem, and then they disband the Warlords, and suddenly he's not relevant anymore, you know? Like, I thought that could have been the purpose. Is to be like, here's another ridiculous character that could be part of the show, but because of the dissolution of the Warlord system, he is no longer a threat. He's no longer important. But no, Oda had other plans for this character up his sleeve. I don't know what the fuck we're doing with this plot line of like Weevil was taken by the government. Who, like, is Marco gonna save him? Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, very interesting. Oh gosh, man. There's so many things happening. I love it. I love it. This was only one episode, but I feel like this was the events of 3 episodes. Anyway, yeah, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 1106 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, this episode is going to be called, well, I saw Doctor in there. Dr. Vegapunk is actually, kissing Bonnie. Why are all my titles to do with kissing? I have a problem. Oh, boy. Oh! The Seraphim, I imagine. Oh, no, it might be Kuma himself? No, it can't. Well, can Kuma himself use the Pacifistas tech? I think so, right? Who is this one? PX3? Oh, it's what, just like one of the cops, but like an advanced one. Hell yeah! No, I don't think the Kuma himself would be able to use the laser blast. I don't think. I can't remember. Oh. Damn. Damn. Ah, bubble shield. Okay, so he's got a strong shield. Interesting. Okay, so Sentomaru's alive. Who's this? She's cute. Damn. Aww. The people here seem nice. Yep, you're just gonna have to keep trusting Luffy. Yeah, you're all in now. Oh my god. They have this many Mark 3s? Jesus. All 50? Oh my god. See, I mean, they're all on our side right now, but it still scares me, the existence of these guys. Like, oh my god, especially if the Elder is coming here. If the Elder comes here, he gets control of all these pacifistas, right? Which is so dangerous. Going back to the Bonnie stuff. Oh my god, it just starts in her ass and pulls out. Oh. Is she getting the memories? Oh, whoa. Are you in the memories now? You about to see like Kuma and you when you were a kid walk past? Is that Mr. One? It just looks like Mr. One to me, but I don't know. Could be anyone. Or could it be Kuma? Oh. Oh my god. The voice acting. It is Kuma. Damn. Crazy that she recognized her dad when he was a kid, you know? Hell yeah, what a squad. And Bonnie's, not Bonnie, Susie's new clothes. And also Brook's new clothes. And Zoro's new clothes, I imagine. There's a hat that fits you. Look at her, she's so cute. The show calls me out as soon as I start simping on someone. Sanji comes in. Really? You think he's good at flattery? Atlas! Atlas is back! Yeah! And she's more violent than ever. And York's up! And York's bigger than I expected her to be. Yes. They're all great. And all of them are Vegapunks, so they're all an old man. Aww. I love how protective Nami is of kids. Aww. Aww. I think that's the Bechdel test, maybe? No, they were talking about Lucci. Not quite. It was so close. Yep. Shit, man. That's insane. It's been turned against us. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, they're gonna steal some money, but that's fine. She deserves it. Yeah, that's a fun. Well, I feel like also Jinbei's really good with mature women. Like he was good with Robin as well, you know. So true. Even Robin's like, stay here. Man, York is so cute. He's got two bros hanging out now. Yeah. Don't flash back to it. Don't flash back to it. Unless we're actually seeing modern day Iceberg. Oh, we might be. Well, this is an iceberg, obviously, but... Oh, you reckon? Morgan's just so into all this. Oh, it's a hostage. Ah. That's true. Wait. Who is that? That looks like Vivi. But there's... What? Vivi? My girl! Wapo! Damn, that's a bingo card thing. Wait, no, it isn't. Is it? I think it is. Is it? I'll check. Oh my god. Yeah, that's me right now. Morgan's just such a great character. I like him a lot. He's questionable in his morals, but... Oh, that's awesome, man. Oh, what a great episode. Let's check the bingo card. Let me just... I do have Warpole on it. Oh my gosh, man. I got Warpole there. Oh, awesome. That's good to know. Oh, man. And we got Rock's Pirate flashback. We haven't had a flashback to Stussy as part of the Rock's Pirates, but we do have a connection to the Rock's Pirates. The Bechdel test was almost passed in this episode. Almost. Like, that Robin and Nami conversation was almost there, but they were talking about Lucci and Kaku when they were saying, you know, leave them alone and stuff. So it doesn't count. It doesn't count, but we're so close. That was like such a beautiful moment between them where, I'll take this off screen while I'm talking about this. That was such a beautiful moment, between them where Robin was like, hey, Nami, it's okay. Like, it'll be fine. You don't have to be mad. And thank you for caring about me, which I think is so nice. I love the way Robin in this arc so far has felt even more part of the Straw Hats. Like, it feels like even more she's coming out of her shell, which I know like she already has quite a lot. But like I feel like in every arc she blends in a little bit more with us in that like and I mean I know that's strange to say when like Frankie and Brook are like newer crew members to our ship, and Jinbei, and like they you know, that like I'm not saying anything like that about them, but to Robin, like Robin's always been kind of like a solo woman, you know, like she often is like off in the side doing her own thing, right? And so and like that's part of her charm. That's awesome. But it feels like more and more in these episodes she seems like she's being more one of us, and like in this episode of her like talking to Zoro and being like, yes Zoro, stay here is like really great. Anyway, anything else that's happening here? No Straw Hats have had a new Devil Fruit potential. Haven't got any Will of D, Major Law. No X-Waller has died. Frankie's tech hasn't been taken. I haven't seen any extra insane laughs, I don't think. I don't think Sanji's cooked. Luffy hasn't gotten stuck. Luffy hasn't invited anyone to the crew. So I think it's just the Warpole thing. So let me edit that. Okay, so let's get the bingo card up again and let's edit it. There we go. All right. Well, now we've got we've got the corner, like a diagonal one set up. Like all we need is for a Straw Hat to have potential to get a new Devil Fruit in this arc. Like, and I think that's a decently likely chance of like, oh, this, you know, not Robin. I'm trying to think of someone that doesn't have a Devil Fruit. Zoro comes across a Vegapunk, like, artificial fruit that he could eat or something. Like, that's all that really takes for that. And then extra insane laugh. Now, what I'm nervous about with that one is I feel like we've met most of the characters that we're going to meet in this arc, you know? Like, it feels like if there is going to be big characters coming to the arc later, I think it's going to be characters we maybe already know. So, I don't know if we're going to get an extra insane laugh, unless in, like, one of the backstories, if we get a backstory for one of the characters in this. You know, there's some extra insane laughs in there. But still, that diagonal line's setting up pretty well. The Sanji Cooks line is setting up quite well. I mean, this is a good start for a bingo card, all things considered. Anyway, brilliant stuff. So that episode was great. My girl Vivi is alive and okay. I'm so happy about it. I'm so glad, because we didn't know where she was or what was happening. I thought, like, I didn't think she was dead, but I did think it was possible that she was in grave danger and being held in a fucking dungeon somewhere and is beaten half to death. But it looks like Morgan's is just taking care of her. So, awesome. I mean, she doesn't look like super happy to be there, but it's much better than what I thought might have been happening. So, like, thank goodness for that. What is this text I just got? Hold on. Okay, sorry, I just had to check something, and it's fine, but I that was like 15, 20 minutes ago. So what was I talking about? I don't know. I'll just look at my notes. I think I was talking about that Vivi's fine. Vivi's fine. I'm glad about that. I'm so relieved that she's safe. I love how important she seems in the story. Like, I feel like they show Vivi a decent amount because I think they know that Vivi is like such a beloved character, at the very least for me. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people love Vivi. I think a lot of people got very attached to Vivi. Like, sometimes I will have a very different attachment to a character than a lot of people will, because often there'll be like, you know, a cute woman of some sort, but also like I'm very forgiving of characters and their flaws, and like I don't get annoyed by characters super often, you know. So some people may, you know, there might be a character like Shirahoshi where it's like some people just got annoyed at her crying all the time, right? But for me, that was like a benefit to the character. I liked that character trait because I liked seeing the progress. I liked seeing the character development. It never annoyed me. There was never a point where I was like, okay, she's being really annoying now. Like, never. Not once. So like that's a character where there might be a gulf between how much I like the character and how much most people like the character, you know? And so with Vivi though, I feel like a lot of people love Vivi, you know? A lot of people really care about her. So it's cool that she's still a big part of the show, even though she's not a Straw Hat and stuff, because there's big shit going on in the world. Sentomaru's alive. He's sending out these pacifistas, which is good for us now, but as I said, if the Elder comes here and can control them, we might be fucked, dude. Like, that we'll probably have all the pacifistas turned against us, plus Vegapunks technology is going against us right now. It's bad, dude. It's bad. Anyway, I'm hungry. I need to go have lunch, and then we'll move on to the next episode, which is episode 1107 of One Piece. Here we go. Is this a recap, or is this... It is a recap. Recap Rubik's. If you're new to the channel, this is a recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on. And my goal is to beat the recap. That voice actor is really good. That time he sounded familiar. Is he oh well, is that Bakugo's voice actor? You know? And Nishinoya and all of those. Garfield from ReZero, that guy. Maybe I'll hear more of him right now. Oh lord. Oh, he literally has a target on his back. Oh my god. Maybe it isn't Bakugo's voice actor. Just the scream sounded like him. Well, this is really fucked so far. Are you not making any progress? Yeah, that sucks. Aww. Jesus, man, I need to know what's happening here. Jeez. Well, she can't do anything. I mean, maybe this is part of the pain that Kuma didn't want you to feel. That was really good animation on beating him up, by the way. Because it's torturous to watch his memories. Oh, the way his voice is breaking, like he can barely scream anymore, like he's been screaming for years. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, and it launched her out? She just got a taste of it. Jesus. I love how soft Bonnie actually is. Like, she was introduced as so, like, crude seeming. She's actually such a sweetheart. Is she here? Oh! What was that? Oh no. Is Pythagoras dead? Zora is so mad about all this. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? What was that? What's going on? And how is this halfway through the episode? Nothing's happened. Don't leave Zora alone. He's not gonna listen to you. He's gonna like, and he's gonna think he's gonna listen to you, but he's gonna like wander off somewhere. That was such a cute stare. She sees treasure, I imagine. Or what she thinks to be treasure. Yeah. Oh my god. She's just got all of it. Oh my god. Edison's like a third your size. Yeah, you have to come back past it. I mean, she might be able to scam people. Yeah. She might be able to sell so many diamonds. And also they're pretty. She'd like them for being pretty too. I don't know, is it the Seraphim? Is it S Snake? I like this squad. Yeah, you okay? Awesome. I got some changes I want to make. Organoid. Ah, wow. Robin's gonna learn a lot from around here. And Chopper, as a doctor. Of course, that was her first thought. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I would never forget your face, Susie. I thought she was gonna do it for a second. Still, that's kinda hot. Oh my god, Sanji, have a bit of shame. Like, I completely get it, but have some fucking respect, man. Yeah, it seems like it is just S Snake. I thought it was like a different creature entirely. Yeah, communications are going down. Little by little. Don't make me pay for it. Damn, this is a crazy arc. Sort of like a horror movie, but like so colorful and bright. It's fun. I like it. Her only job should be to eat, sleep, and poop. Don't expect too much of her. What's York doing or going to do? I do like that even in her skinny form, she's at least a little chubby, you know? It's very cute. The way York runs. Runs like an abnormal titan. Pythagoras. Oh, that's Pythagoras' head, I imagine. It's pretty useful. Oh, is S Snake here? Oh. Yeah, I think she's talking to S Snake. Oh god. Oh god, don't kill York. Oh god. Oh god, I'm so scared. Oh, don't turn it to stone either. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, of course, and you were enchanted by her, so it worked. Shit, man. Shit, man. Oh, incredible. Incredible. I mean, this episode, not that much happened in it, but it was still a lot of fun, you know? Like, this was like one of the least eventful episodes we've had in a while, and yet, I wasn't bored at all during the episode. I was very entertained the whole time. Like, it was great. This arc has just been so good. So good, man. Like, it could be in contention already for one of my favorite arcs, and I feel like we haven't even gotten started yet, you know? Oh, man. I mean, how many episodes are we into this arc? When did it start? It was earlier than that. It would have been here. So 1089. And we're at 1107 right now, so that's 11 plus 7, 18 episodes into the arc. So we're so early. We're so early in this arc. But yeah, like that. Excuse me. That was just such a good episode, even though not much crazy happened. And I just feel like the pacing has been solid. Honestly, like. I didn't have any complaints with the pacing even in this episode. The characters have all been excellent. Like really, really good. And I mean, it's funny that like basically all of the new characters are just one guy. Just like they're all Vegapunk. But they're so varied and fun, and I like their relationship to one another, and their designs are all so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't have a picture of, because the other day I bought a keychain of Lilith. I was at the shops with my friend, and we went into a sort of Japanese trinket store type thing. I don't think I have a. No. I got the picture that I took from. I already posted this on my community posts, so you've already seen it. And you can go on the community post for the full picture, but it's me with Gear 5 Luffy. But I went into another thing and I saw a Lilith keychain. I saw there was actually a bunch of stuff. There was like a Tama one. There was it was like a bunch of the newer characters. And yeah, I saw that Lilith was one of them, and I thought it was very cool. And it was also like $4, and I had $4 in my wallet. Like my wallet, I've got like physical money in my wallet that, like, you know, there's a bunch of coins that I have in here that also, this is a really old wallet, so it's falling apart, and so there's like rips everywhere, so the coins keep falling out and like they keep falling loose in my pocket. So I actually want to get rid of the coins. I want to spend them as much as possible. So I bought the Lilith keychain to at least get rid of some of the coins out of my pocket. And it's great. I love it. But what was I gonna say? I don't think there was much else I was gonna say. Kuma's story seems like it's gonna be fucked. Like, I imagine we're gonna see that, especially since in each arc we tend to have like a big flashback in each arc, and for there to be a ball of memories from Kuma, I imagine the big flashback this arc is going to be Kuma. Like, I'm comparing it sort of to the big flashback last arc with Odin, you know? What was the arc before that? It was Whole Cake Island. We had the Big Mom flashback, which was a big flashback the previous arc. So, like, every arc tends to have, like, one huge flashback. So I'm guessing that this next one is going to be a Kuma flashback. Because, I mean, it could also be Vegapunk, but I don't know how much we really, like, I like seeing flashes of Vegapunk's past, but like, how much do we need to see in terms of, you know, like, he doesn't strike me as someone who has a hugely traumatic past, you know, something that we really need to explore. We could also see a flashback of like 800 years ago or 900 years ago or whatever, like maybe if Oda was feeling adventurous enough. But I'm guessing it's going to be the Kuma thing, since there's a literal giant ball of memories, of Kuma's memories, and we got a taste of it, and it seems real fucked up. So yeah, I'm curious what that's going to be like. I liked the Stussy flirting in this episode. You know what? Like, I do think Sanji's like being stupid again. Like, I think he's getting back to the point of just being the simp again right now. Which, when the character regresses that much to that point where he feels like he's not doing anything else, then he becomes a lamer character. So he's kind of a lame character right now. But like, and I'm saying this as a person who gets why you would be simping so hard for Stussy, because I'm doing it. But I'm doing it for a fictional character that, like, you know, and also, like, I'm not going up to her and being like, like literally panting in front of her, you know. I feel like, and I mean, you can ask my friends, if I do that to them. Maybe I do and I don't realize it. But I don't think that I do that stuff around them. But what was I saying? But something that I do kind of like about it is, like, sometimes I want to see some of the women play along a little bit with Sanji, you know? Like, sometimes he's doing stuff like that, and the joke tends to be he's just, like, ignored. Like, that stuff is, you know, Nami sometimes just goes like, yeah, Sanji, like, all of that stuff, which is kind of a fun response. Robin just smiles at it, but she doesn't, like, tend to respond at all. And most women that Sanji comes across never mention it. They just, like, he simps over them loudly and proudly and screams and does all of that, and they have no response. Violet flirted back. That was, like, one of the only people who've flirted back. Pudding also kind of played with him. Like, they kind of had a bit of a rapport as well, which was fun as well. And I like when women in the show at least do it a little bit, you know? Because also, even though it's, like, super lame, I feel like at the same time, like, there are women who are, like, legitimately into Sanji because he's a very handsome man who can cook and is very strong, right? Like, it makes sense that people would be into him. So I like when there's some women in the show that seem to just be, like, having fun with it, you know? They're like, oh, this guy's, like, super into me. That's fun. Let's play with this a little bit. It's a fun dynamic. So Stussy doing that, but she's also like, hey, let's stay focused, but also is, you know, purposefully using language to get him riled up is funny. I like that. But York is turned to stone. That's fucked, man. I hope York's not out of the arc now. I really like her, even though there's nothing, you know, she's just a cute lazy girl. I like her, and I don't want. I just want her to be vibing out, you know. I don't need her to do anything this arc, honestly. Like Stussy, I was saying, like, oh, I hope Stussy does something, and then she did, and I was very happy about it, right? I don't need York to do anything. I just need her to follow them around and be yawning and be looking at things. And I liked this, but then she got turned to stone. Fuck, man. Oh, okay. And yeah, I wonder why the Seraphim aren't obeying the Vegapunks. Like, what's causing that? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode 1108 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. I'm continuing from where I left off because I forgot to mix it up. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode is going to be called the Surviving the Seraphims. Keeping up with Kardashians. Who's this, Atlas? Oh no, it's S Snake. She's doing like a magical girl thing. Meadow! Oh boy, oh boy, oh god! Careful! Can't you like break the stone and it just like kills him? I feel like that's a thing. So why are they not listening to the Vegapunks? Are they're just like kind of like pretending to listen to sometimes? Oh god. Why was her green blood shining? The problem is the Seraphims don't do any exposition. Like they don't like speak like most anime characters do about why it's not working. They're just like robots. Like most anime characters are like, you think you can control me just because I'm a Vegapunk? No. In fact, it's because of this. Oh my god. Alright, so Zoro. Wow, did Zoro just save CP0? So Zoro's having to leave there. For a good reason, at least. Or maybe he's not leaving. He's gonna stand and fight. I wonder if the Seraphim maybe are just acting on their own. Like they're just... They actually just have their own desires, maybe. Oh, it seems like they're trying to eliminate CP0. At least this one is. And man, Zoro's defending them. But he came to kill CP0, I imagine. Is it like maybe they're like raging against the government in general? This is why they're attacking the Vegapunks? I don't think even Shaka knows what's going on. Let's just destroy him. You've been trying to do that. I don't think they're gonna listen. They're probably just gonna attack. I see. If they're gonna die, they're not gonna die defenseless. You're about to get attacked as soon as you put down your weapon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, here we go. God damn, man. What? Frankie's crotch just pressing up against the camera. I bet Usopp broke his nose. Oh no, it looks fine. They thought so too. Good question. Am I allowed to destroy these motherfuckers? Well, we gotta try at least. This arc really is like a horror movie. It's really interesting. We got a traitor? Oh, because you can't override someone on the same authority level as you. And that's who would have controlled the barrier. Oh, there's a traitor among us. Oh. I'm gonna say it's Edison. That's my guess right away. Or it's Stella. Oh, you gotta try to be on our team? I don't know if we want to take the handcuffs off you. You're right, but come on, dude. You're Lucci. You're like so evil. Just we're gonna be like, yada. The fuck are we looking at? CP5, CP7, and CP8. Oh, these are the ones. These are the ones that came to investigate. Did... Oh? Is it Stella? Oh, well no, well, okay, so Stella's been captured. They thought it was Stella who did it. Interesting. Oh man, oh this is interesting. Yeah, there's an elder. Okay, 100 vessels coming. Oh, this is... Oh man, this arc is fucking crazy. Oh, cool. I like that. I like the direct comparisons to O'Hara. Oh, he's trying to save the citizens. Who are probably just good people living normal lives. Also, they've all got cute designs. Yeah, I know. It is fun that this arc is setting up to be one of my favorite arcs in the series, it feels like. And it's a direct parallel to my other favorite arc in the series, Water 7. Yeah. Kind of crazy that Sentomaru just seems like a really good guy. I didn't expect him to be this good a guy. Yeah, surely we don't let these guys free. Gear 5 Luffy can take the Seraphims. Probably not, but we'll see. Good question. I love that. Oh, really? You guys who are paid to be liars? We need collateral. We need to hold something hostage that they care about, but there's nothing that they care about. That I know of. Yeah, I mean, maybe we don't have a choice. And I guess maybe I trust Kaku a little more than I trust Lucci, but they're both scam artists. Oh, yeah, that's Mr. One's. Yeah. So you gave someone with Mr. One's power. You gave Mr. One's power to a Hawkeye clone. That's crazy. It's really interesting. Just like giving the swim fruit to Jinbei's clone. Like this is really cool. Like taking powers that would work really well. Damn. Okay. So I mean this, oh, it's so juicy. But I want to talk about the big thing here, which is that one of the Vegapunks might be the traitor. So what I feel like what I gotta do is like think about it. I want to try to speculate, and I want to try to make like a tier list of who I think could be the traitors and isn't. So just give me a second. Okay, so now I've got open a thing here. So like let's just say who we got. I mean, so this is gonna be a trade. Well, it's got to be in black text so you can see it. So trader list. Okay. This is gonna be my tier list for who I think the traders are. So we got how many Vegapunk, how many satellites are there? There's 6 or something along those lines. Well, then we also have the I'm writing with my hand, right? So we also have got the original, the quote-unquote original. So there's Stella. There's oops. There's Lilith. I might spell these names wrong. I can't remember if she's 1 L or 2 there. But I'm gonna say Lilith. There's who else we got? Shaka. Oops. Great. There's what's his name? Edison. Great. There's Pythagoras. Let's just do Pythag. Save me the embarrassment. Just pretend I was gonna spell it right. There's York. And is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there one that I'm missing? There should be. Okay, who am I missing? Lilith and Shaka are opposites. Well, I don't think it really works like that. Oh, and Atlas. Atlas is the last one. Atlas. Okay, so so the reason I'm doing this is I want to try to make a list of like who I think is the most likely to least likely. So realistically, these are my guesses. I think we just saw Stella in the like, you know, locked up with the others, and they were like, I'm sorry, we thought you were the mastermind, and he was like, no, I'm not. And also he seems like a good guy. I reckon he's like down really far down because of that. I think the show has sort of like made us think, oh, he could be the mastermind, and then like debunked that. So I think he's down at the bottom. Now, immediately what I said was it's Edison. Now that was from a few things that were going through my head. But like the main thing is I was thinking like who among the characters is sort of like not really that involved in stuff, you know? So, and like that makes me think like Edison and Pythagoras are my top thoughts for the traitor. Because both of them seem a bit less prevalent and flashy of characters. In fact, maybe even I'd put Pythagoras first. Because Pythagoras was the one to come across the Seraphim, and then we didn't really see what happened, and then we came back and he like there's a crime scene there, and he's like, well, but I survived, my head came off, you know? So that could have all been a play, but I don't know. So maybe I'll go Pythagoras and Edison, because it could have been like a whole play. Now, here was my real thinking, right? The first person that I think of is Shaka, genuinely, because he's the good one. He's a good guy. So it seems obvious to you know, flip that around and have him actually be the bad one. And also like his design could easily become like a villain design, and all of that stuff really makes you think, like, since he's been on our side giving us information, it makes you think he's a bad guy. But because of that, I don't think Oda's gonna do it, which actually makes me drop it down quite a bit, because I don't truly believe that they would do that. Now that also brings me to the other quote-unquote obvious play, Lilith, where Lilith is the evil of Vegapunk. So it seems obvious that she'd be the traitor. But I think because she's the evil, there's no way that she's going to be the traitor. Because it's like, it's the first thing that like they would think of. They would be like, oh, one of them is betraying us. It's going to be the evil one, you know? So I think she's actually the least likely, in my opinion. So that brings us to Atlas and York. And my thinking is that York has been petrified now. So like if York wasn't petrified in this, she might be my number one, you know? Because it's like, oh, she's, you know, she's been so lazy and hasn't really done anything, and so because of that she's very suspicious. But now that she's been petrified, I don't think it's her. Because, I mean, it looks like she's been legitimately petrified. If you were the mastermind, like, I know that being petrified is a good cover, but at the same time, like, would you really submit yourself to be petrified? And also, like, maybe you could think of it as, like, maybe the mastermind doesn't have that sort of, like, affection. Like, for for that to work on people, surely they have to have a genuine affection for, like, they have to be actually charmed by S. Snake, I would think. So I feel like York was genuinely charmed rather than faking, like, pretending they're charmed by it. So that's why I think York, I mean, maybe York's even below Shaka. I don't know. But that puts Atlas at number 3. And I mean, Atlas could be certainly suspicious. For sure. But I don't know, because also, well, here's the problem. Like, so from how I understand it, the way it works is there's the rank of authority, right? And the top authority, like, if the top authority says something, no one else can give orders, right? If someone of, like, any rank of authority gives an order, and then someone else of the same authority rank tries to give a conflicting order, it just doesn't happen. Because someone from that authority rank has already given an order. So to simplify things, it's like the first one who gives us the order. So it sounds like there's no ranking within those priority levels, you know? Like, none of the Vegapunks are higher than another Vegapunk, it sounds like, you know? And none of the members, like, Lucci isn't higher than Kaku in terms of their ranking. I would imagine, you know, 5 elders are all as powerful as each other. So it's kind of first come, first serve within your priority. And if you go to a higher priority, then, you know, they listen to that higher priority. But what that makes me think of is, like, they seemingly were listening to CP0's orders. Now, unless the original order was, hey, pretend to follow CP0's orders until the time you come to the lab and then do all this stuff. Unless that was what the original order was that was given to them, then I think I feel like whoever ordered these motherfuckers to do this shit would have had to have done it after CP0 were, like, taken out by Stussy, I would think. But then who was in a position to do that at that time, you know? Who was actually physically with them before Lilith and Pythagoras, or Lilith and Edison came out to stop them? Unless it was Edison, because didn't Edison call out to stop? Well, this also brings a question of, like, in this episode, didn't Edison, or maybe last episode, I can't remember, didn't Edison try to stop them? Now we got to find that out. Like, who tried to stop the them in this episode? Like, who gave them orders? Lilith tried. This makes me think it's not Lilith, because she did say stop. So, but unless it's like, do not stop, even if I say stop, unless I give a code word or something, you know? And you could do that and then fake trying to stop them. But I'm trying to see, like, did at some point here, did Edison, you know, try to command them and not do it, you know? And not succeed at it? Because I know Edison tried back a while ago. Who said she didn't listen to me either? Oh, that's Pythagoras who said that. So, I don't know, man. Is Pythagoras still my top? Yeah, he is still my top. I think I'm gonna keep him at my top. Man, there's a lot here to keep in mind, but, like, I think, you know, it'll be kind of embarrassing, but I think it's fair for me to be embarrassed if it ends up being Lilith. If Lilith ends up being the traitor, and and this was all topsy-turvy, then yeah, I can't say, like, I told you so. This right here is, like, proof of what my prediction is. because some YouTubers and just people in general out there will throw out 100 predictions and then they'll be like, I knew it was them, you know? Or they'll figure it out 30 seconds before the show reveals it, where it's like when the show was already implying it very heavily, then they'll claim to have like guessed it. Like, oh, I knew something was fishy about them. I'm showing you right now what my thoughts are, so you can like prove me right or wrong by what ends up happening in the show. But this is my thoughts on the priority list of like who it could possibly be. So yeah, I currently think Pythagoras is my top person that I'm suspicious of. But honestly, like there's also the idea of none of them. And I think the idea of none of them goes... I would say the idea of none of them goes there. So, like, between 5 and 6. I would say it's more likely to be none of them than it is to be Stella. But less likely to be none of them than Shaka or any of the above. So that's kind of my current guess on my trader list. So, there you go. Also, should we check our bingo card? I don't think any Bechdel test things happened here. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything, nothing that I can immediately see, happening in this episode. But also we have the question of like whether we release CP0 or not. Whether we release Lucci and Kaku. I think since they've introduced that idea, I think we're going to release them. Like, I think they're going to be fighting with us at some point. But should we actually trust them? I probably wouldn't. But also, I have even more information than the Straw Hats do, in that I've seen Lucci's backstory. That dude's a fucking douchebag, you know? Like, that dude was made to go against his word and to just slaughter people without much remorse, you know? Like, I do not trust that dude at all. Kaku, maybe. He's a douchebag, but maybe I could kind of, you know, I could kind of see it. I don't know. It's tough, man. I feel like Stussy was the only one I trusted with at least a tiny bone in my body, and I don't trust. And obviously she's on our side already. So, I think if we were looking at the other members, like the members we saw in Wano, I feel like I would have trusted a decent amount of them if they said this, honestly. Like, I think they seemed like soldiers who were trying to get shit done, and, you know, they're probably going to be also very deceptive. But, like, I don't know, I got an okay vibe from them. I think more with Lucci and Kaku, it's more of a, like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me kind of situation, where, like, where we've done this dance before. We trusted Lucci and Kaku back in Water 7, and they betrayed our trust. So for it to happen again, it's very hard, you know? Not going to say I'm never going to trust them again, but, like, they got to earn it a bit more than right after they tried to murder us, saying, hey, you should take off these cuffs. Oh, I'm loving how this arc is colorful with horror movie vibes. That's what I want. That's my shit, dude. I don't like horror movies very much, right? I'm not a huge horror movie fan. But a lot of what I don't like about horror movies is the theming, the aesthetics of them. I don't like dark movies, you know. I don't like I mean physically dark movies, you know. I don't like being in haunted houses, having ghosts and demons, and that sort of stuff doesn't really interest me, even though some of the tropes of horror I actually kind of like. I like the idea. I like being kind of creeped out while watching something. Like, all of that stuff is kind of cool, but I don't like a lot of the theming of horror movies. But this, which is like it's a very colorful arc with a lot of colorful characters and futuristic tech all around and all of this. But then it's also got the horror movie vibes of like all the cameras are going out one by one. We're trapped in here. There's these monsters, these creatures that aren't speaking to us and aren't obeying our orders and are closing in on us and are more powerful than we can imagine. Like that feeling is so great on top of the aesthetics, which I love. It's a feeling that I don't get in much media, and I'm loving it. Like, Oda, that's so awesome. Like, Thriller Bark was a horror-inspired arc, but it's not my aesthetic. Like, zombies and monsters and shadows and, like, spooky Scooby-Doo shenanigans, like, it's not really my vibe. I enjoyed Thriller Bark, but the aesthetics of it aren't for me. Egghead is for me, dude. This is so great. I'm so happy about it. So yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to a music video or a music One Piece song again, I think. But I do want to give you a update on, I think, after next video. So I mean, we're gonna do next video, and we're probably gonna do another song. No, maybe that's not true. I'm trying to plan things out. But I think next video, we're gonna be doing 2 videos that Veritas sent me. He said they're good only after episode 1109. We've only watched 1108, right? So we can't do it this time. So so next video we will do trailers for volumes 105 and 106 instead of the music, the One Piece song at the end. And then after that video, between videos, I'm probably going to do a cover story reaction, because there are some cover stories after 1111, which I think will happen in the next video, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. So there'll be some cover stories that I'll do a separate video doing cover story reactions as well. So that's all upcoming, just so you know. Yeah, we should jump into a song. Now, what song are we going to do today? So last week we had the Law song. This week we have a Brook song, which we don't get many of, which is very surprising considering he's our musician, but we really don't get many Brook songs. So let's see this Brook song called New World. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh, nice! Oh yeah! Now this is great. And it sounds like it's at a concert. That's awesome. This is awesome. That's awesome. Oh, I'm loving this, man. Feels like the song vibe changed. I feel like I can see a huge crowd singing this though. Just like I can hear them cheering right now. I love the backup singers as well. Oh my god! The voice actor must be so happy when he can go all out like this. Awesome. Today is the day. The chorus feels so different. I don't know why. It's more like inspiring / gospel. Oh my god. Oh my god. He just goes insane at the end. This is awesome, honestly. Monica! Oh my god, that's so funny. That's a fucking Brook song. That's so good. I love that. I love that. I mean, it went from like A- tier to A+ tier, I think, at the end there with just it continues in the background while he does all the like he's basically riffing and screaming and doing the whole speech, and oh, it's so good. That was so good. I love that. Anyway, great, good stuff. That's One Piece episodes. What was it? It was 11:05 to 11:08. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.